oven until it's soft and tender and the juices have run. And so we can do that right on a piece of parchment. It will bake with the sugar. Just make sure it gets on the parchment. Spread it in a single layer. Get that right into a 400-degree oven for about 15 minutes. And you can move it around a little bit after a few minutes. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. So to start, we must grind our pistachios. I'm using a half a cup of fresh pistachio nuts. Out of the shell, of course. So grind those up. It adds a texture to the cake and a very nice flavor. We're almost making a pistachio flour out of these pistachios. We don't want pistachio butter, we want sort of pulverized pistachios. That looks good. Now, to this, add the rest of your dry ingredients. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Some salt. 1.5 teaspoons. And you can just process this a little bit with the nuts. And that's it. And now to make the batter, cream 1 stick of unsalted butter and beat until nice and light and fluffy with 1 cup of sugar. And add 2 eggs, one at a time. And 1¼ teaspoons of vanilla. When everything is well incorporated, you can start adding your dry ingredients alternately with 1 cup of whole milk yogurt. Good whole milk yogurt is really thick, really tasty. It adds a tanginess to your batter and a lovely moist quality to your batter. If you can't find that yogurt, you can substitute buttermilk or milk that has been spiked with just a little bit of lemon juice or even cider vinegar. So this looks very nice. Put the cake batter right into a buttered, floured cake pan, and there is a round of parchment paper that's also buttered and floured in the bottom. This is an 8-inch by 2-inch cake pan. So there is a real texture in here because of the pistachios. It's a unique flavor and color, so you'll know what they are. And it's fun to use all these different dairy products in your baking. It really does change the taste and the nutritional value of your baked goods. Incorporate fresh buttermilk, fresh yogurt, crème fraîche, sour cream could be added to that list. Get your batter nice and flat. Now one last step before you pop this into your preheated oven. And your oven should be preheated to 325 degrees. Now remember, what you're going to see is the top of your cake. So we're going to use half of this baked rhubarb, randomly placed on top of the batter. And the rest of this rhubarb we're going to use with whipped cream for serving the cake. Now for a little added sweetness, sprinkle the cake with 2 tablespoons of sugar. And this goes into your 325-degree oven, 75 minutes, or until the texture comes out clean. But set your timer for 65 minutes and start checking.